What's up, chumbags? Welcome back to Lacuna. We took an unexpected break as the power and internet went out from the snowstorm that is going on. But we don't know where it's saved. We're going to go jump back in right now. I was really hoping that the Xbox Series S, kind of magic. We're 49% done. The story.
Is this the right? Just click
the guard. Yeah, the first one. But yes, we are alive again. Want to see where we left off, where the game's. Okay.
So not too bad at all, right? Oh, wait.
Where is it? I can't see it.
Oh wait, is this
shit.
before? This is before we did the whole thing.
It's all right. Now we know what to do, though. Run past it.
Yeah, let's go really quick.
Political motive in recent Garian history, but there was something else that struck me about them.
But anyway,
this wasn't the usual MO of a conservative.
So let's chat
group
about
trying
stuff
to
while we
maintain the status
catch back
quo.
up.
Oh, here's
Should we redo an intro once we're caught up again?
No. This is fine. We're good. Here's a fun. So, my team at work have just skip past all the dialogue that we already know.
Yeah, I'm going to.
So, my team at work have this once a week we do a midweek fun, and we say midweek it's been pushed to Friday this week, but essentially it's something like a 30-minute to an hour period that we block off in our calendars as a team, where we just do something fun to just kind of get to know each other better, have some fun, relax, and stuff like that. So the last time we had it, the second last time we had it, I did Gartic. I introduced everyone to Gartic, and they loved, everyone was super into it. So we'd had another one this week on Friday, and I was like, you guys want to do Gartic again? My manager jumped on it immediately.
She loves it.
Yeah, so we were playing Gartic.
And ask him all the questions again, just so we have the information in game.
Yes, yeah, do exactly what we did last time. So we were playing Gartic, and the whole team is joining, and people were putting in their names, and I was actually late to the meeting by 2 minutes, so I made my name Mr. On Time, and everyone's kind of
wow.
One of our other coworkers did Winner the Pooh was his name,
which was wonderful.
And another one of our coworkers named his baby maker because on Christmas his wife told him that she was pregnant, and they've been trying for a while, so it was a
very
big thing.
Exciting news.
It's very exciting. Obviously, anytime that's happened, it's very exciing news. So
I wouldn't say anytime. Some people.
Well, no, I mean anytime that you're looking forward to it, it is exciting news. So his name was Baby Maker. Unfortunately, he's very bad at the game. So because he's playing on a phone too, so he can't win, and he also gets disconnected a bunch. But so he was in last place, and he's like, shit, Baby Maker's coming up the rear, and immediately
how you make a baby.
That's exactly what we said on our meeting with our manager.
I was like, it was one of those things where I was in the mode of playing Gartic,
Right.
I was like, we're streaming. Yeah. So I was like, immediately, it didn't even process. That's not how that works. And immediately, within seconds, my manager's like, oh my God, Sri, I was about to say the same thing.
It was so good. Then the coworker who was the baby maker said that I love you guys, so it went over well overall. It was a good reaction, but it's a very risky move to make
it was.
Anal joke in the middle of a work conference.
Yeah, that's not how babies are made.
Should we still submit COX instead of more, even though we know it's more now? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put COX everywhere.
We know Austin's got COX on his mind again.
Alright, let's submit the sheet.
Yeah, I mean, gotta pay the bills somehow.
What is that? What does that mean? Meanwhile, waiting for Great Wing Code. Note to self: I miss you terribly. This is what I call a tragedy. Come back to me. Come back to me. To me. Note to self: I miss you terribly. This is what I call a tragedy. Come back to me. Come back to me. To me.
Alright, guys, we're back to where we left off.
Exactly.
We're heading to the train.
Yep.
Ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na.
Can you share the thing again or no?
Oh shit, my bad, yeah, sorry.
No.
Boom. There you go.
Oh wait, okay, we have this still. We were mid this conversation, weren't we? Oh no, we were reading the emails. That's
wait,
what
Austin, actually, on
read all
Discord,
this.
can you hear it right now? I'm just curious.
Wow. No, I can't.
Huh.
Is desktop audio going through?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so we are reading these emails, so let's go take a look at them again. So we already read the sorry one. We're talking about our deal. So he's a dead. So there's like. So yeah.
He was
this is the dead guy.
contacted to go pick up the stuff. The CEO of
And
Power
so it seems like he was
involved. Is what you're
yeah,
saying.
but I wonder. So as agreed, you are strictly forbidden from asking questions or trying to find out what the deal is about. So I wonder if he's being blackmailed or something.
Discretion is of the utmost importance for this mission.
Chief?
What'd you say?
The chief's getting blackmailed? Who's getting
No,
blackmailed?
No, this is the
Abraham
guy who,
Gonzalez.
Yeah, Mr. Gonzalez.
We actually, he got
shot.
killed in a shootout at the
Yeah.
end of Act 1 because of the misinformation we gave. He's the head of the power-up company that we looked at.
And then the other thing is a list of companies.
Okay, so I want to know if that. Do you remember what Dyson Enterprise is on there? Which is the one guy, and Milix Mining. So both the people we talked to are on this list.
Yeah.
So just so you know, Austin, they were both at a dinner with Banny, the guy who got shot at the beginning of the game, right before he got killed.
Yeah. They were like they just had a
These
business
two guys,
meeting.
the head of Dyson Enterprise and the head of Milix Mining.
Yeah.
And they're like enemies. So we had a quick interview with them.
Yeah. Didn't really reveal much, to be honest.
No,
They
it just
kinda
revealed
yelled
that
at
they hate each other.
Yeah.
That's all it really was.
And then the Liberators. So the name of the company, behind the Liberators is blank. They are based in blank. They belong to the blank sector.
Wow,
and
there's a
specialize
lot
in
of
blank.
options we have here. Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my
they have
god,
all
it's every single one.
Every single one.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take a look at that later. We do not know enough of that.
At the train station once more.
Getting in the back door this time.
But yeah, I'm glad you made it home safe, Austin, especially with how slippery I see the roads are right now. I was
that's what I was
actually
saying.
going
Is that,
to tell you to don't worry about the strangers, stay, because they are.
Oh well, I mean, I wasn't. I actually That's why I came. When I came home, I literally came straight on the computer.
Yeah.
I didn't even know if you guys were streaming anymore.
Yeah.
That's why my PlayStation was on. I was playing Ratchet and Clank because I didn't expect you guys to even be on.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, dude. I wanted to play this game.
I'm really liking this game.
For sure on the mind.
How far are we in on it?
We're just crossed
About
halfway.
yeah.
Wow, and you played this long? It's been
Yeah.
3 hours. I thought it was only like a 2-hour game. You said.
No, 5-hour
No,
game.
I said
he
5
said,
hours.
and then
Oh,
it's
5
slower
hours,
with
yeah.
us because
Yeah.
so about makes sense. 6 hours, so it'll
Reading
probably
it and
take
shit.
us. Yeah. It's your turn to read.
Wow.
Oh, sweet. Turn off chat box.
Oh shit! I didn't realize I was on.
You must have just turned
Conrad.
it on somehow.
I'm having car troubles, but I'll be there soon.
So I don't think it was on before.
I read it.
Oh, sorry. Good work there, sir.
Car troubles, huh?
Save it, Conrad. This is literally the first time you got somewhere faster than me. While you're waiting, you can swing by the restaurant where Cox presumably had dinner and check his alibi. We asked for them to send over tonight's surveillance footage. They said that their camera is unfortunately
Bullshit.
broken right now. Seems to be one of those locations where privacy is part of the service. The restaurant is on the layer above Cox's office and the train station. Go upstairs and take a left. You could have a chat with his wife if she's still there. Her name is Yvonne Cox.
Yvonne Cox? Yvonne Cox?
Alright.
That's
Roger
almost as
that.
bad as 801.
My name's not Roger.
Also.
You.
And then,
See you in a bit. I'll give you a call when I have an ETA.
okay, so this way.
Nope, other way.
This
That's
is
Cox
the
Security.
office.
You're
and
going
then-
to the plane. Are you
I
not
thought you
going
said
to
it was
go
the same way.
find the restaurant? You go
I
up.
thought you said the restaurant was also that way.
Yeah, you from the train station. You are out of the train station.
Yeah, but I thought it was the same direction as this studio. I don't know where to go. Do you know where it is?
To the left, that's what they said.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all the information they gave us.
Oh. Good evening, sir. Do you have a reservation?
Evening.
Reserve these nuts.
I'd like to talk to Yvonne Cox. Is she here?
Excuse me, sir. Please leave the premises. I must ask, is she expecting you?
Not really, no.
I'm sorry, but
What's up, Loading?
I can only let you in as part of a reservation. Heyo, Loading. How you doing today?
Neil Conrad, CDI. Would you please lead me to Miss Cox?
Would you please follow me? She had to make a choice there.
Yeah.
Sir.
I want Cox. I'll have Cox.
Alright, Miss Hendricks. And that's why it's vital that we keep negotiating with him, no matter what Albert says.
Miss Cox?
Oh, do I also have to be Miss Cox?
Yeah.
Do you
Yes,
miss Cox?
who are you? Yes, who are you? Trying to
Neil
sound
Conrad,
snobbish. How do I sound
CDI.
snobbish?
Sorry to interrupt, but I'd like to ask you a few questions.
CDI, what do I do to deserve your attention? She's snooty.
It's about your husband, actually.
Well... Excuse me, Mr. Conrad. Jacqueline Hendricks, attorney at law. Mrs. Cox is my client. You realize that she is not obligated to give you any information about... It's okay, Jacqueline. Let's talk, Mr. Conrad. Would you mind if we stepped outside? I need some fresh air.
Alright.
Step outside, Miss Cox. Unfortunate. It's a real last name.
Yeah.
Jacqueline is a little overprotective sometimes. That's how you know a lawyer is worth their salt. You said this was about Albert? What is it you want to ask me?
I was wondering if you could tell me where your husband was around 6 o'clock tonight.
We met here with Jacqueline at 5:30 and discussed some business decisions over dinner. About half an hour ago, Albert got a phone call and excused himself.
That was us. Sorry for interrupting your dinner. Did Mr. Cox act strange in any way over the last few days?
I have no idea. Last time I saw him before tonight must have been 2 weeks ago. Albert and I don't live together anymore. We have all but separated.
You're getting a divorce?
Maybe. It would be very complicated to our business.
Businesses?
Businesses...
I see. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for taking the time. Gary, what's up?
Be there in 10 minutes. What about you? Did you talk to the wife?
Yeah, she corroborates his alibi.
Do you believe her?
I don't have the impression she'd lie to protect him. Their marriage is apparently more of a pragmatic arrangement at this time.
At this point.
I see.
Taking creative liberties.
Listen, I got bad news. Moore's not home. He's on a holiday according to his wife. She said he went to Manami Tree Resort. We're currently trying to confirm this and get a hold of him.
Interesting.
Why don't you go talk to Moore's wife, see if you buy that story. Sato says that you're very close by. Move up a layer or two and make a right to leave the market. You should find her apartment there.
Alright.
Come back down to Cox's office when you're done. It's right near the train station.
Yeah, we saw that.
I'll be there in 10.
Alright.
Okay, so let's go to Moore's apartment. Where do you
On
say it
my
was?
way up to Moore's apartment, I walked through aromatic clouds of fried rice, fish, and mystery meat. I'd been down to Paloon Market once before, with Catherine. It almost surprised me to see that none of the platforms had collapsed in the years since. People were still selling the same junk, some of it probably stolen halfway across the planet.
Anybody home?
Who's there?
Agent Neil Conrad, CDI.
I already talked to your colleagues.
I know. I'm sorry to bother you once more. You said that your husband went on a vacation, is that correct?
Why don't you come in? Can I see your badge?
Of course.
James went to Manami Tree Resort. His flight left last night after work.
Is there a way to contact him?
He left his cell here because he wanted some peace and quiet. What exactly do you want from him? I hope he's not in trouble. Which one? We're still collecting evidence? Or why would you say that? What are you thinking,
Still
Austin?
collecting evidence is what
You
I would
think?
say.
Alright, I agree.
Alright, let's do it.
We're still collecting evidence at the moment. That's all I can say.
Should we ask? I think I'm gonna ask if he has criminal past. You know?
Yeah, sure.
Always ask the questions.
Does your husband have a criminal record?
He made some mistakes years ago, and he did his time for it.
What did he do?
His boss asked him to make a delivery of illegal substances. James got caught, and his boss said he knew nothing about it.
Who was this boss at the time? Not Mr. Cox, I suppose?
Oh, it was Cox, all right. James was in prison for almost a year and went right back to working for him. Oh.
He didn't hold
so
a
it may have
grudge
been
at
Moore
all?
who did it at Cox's behest.
He didn't hold a grudge at all?
Let's say he didn't have much of a choice. It's hard enough finding a job nowadays, even more so with a criminal record.
Thank you, Miss Moore. That's all for now. If your husband gets in touch, I'll tell him to contact me. Here's my cell info.
I love how it transfers over. So cool looking.
Do you mind if I have a quick look around?
Look around? Why not? But please don't make a mess. Alright, let's take a look. A single plate in the sink. Looks like she had dinner alone.
Damn.
Which makes sense. He's away on
Yeah.
vacation. A single
You
plate.
press the
Oh.
you press the triggers. There you go.
Oh.
Seems you
What's
got
that?
you downloaded something from it.
Oxydenol, a highly addictive substance used in lung disease treatment. Interesting.
Huh.
2 news articles. The Moors hung up on the wall. I download them to my cell. Okay.
Oh, so it was a news article, so yeah.
Tars against Coxicility.
Last week of
Millix. Millix mining.
Oh yeah, Millix wins 10-year
That's
10-year
Kim.
court case.
That's
Yeah,
the Kim guy we talked with.
Negotiations were held. A long, slow, expensive battle back and forth of appeals followed until last week when the Interplanetary Court finally ruled that the company would not be held accountable and did not have to compensate the alleged. Hello? Just scroll down.
Oh, sorry, I was
victims.
I thought you were
The conclusion is viewed by many as a great failure of the federal justice system. So scroll up. What happened here?
That's the bottom.
No. Scroll up. I want to see like what. So it says 18 years ago when hundreds of 16 years ago when hundreds of employees filed a class action lawsuit against the mining company giant. Many of them had suffered a permanent lung damage after allegedly having exposed to harmful gases over prolonged periods of time, dubbed Hope on Fuse. Gotcha.
That's
Okay.
crazy. Last week, a delivery van belonging to company COX Security was stopped as part of routine traffic control. Okay, drug trafficking. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Can we call him?
I don't know if you can call. That's interesting.
Since we didn't pay for it.
Excuse me, Mrs. Moore. Oh shit. Why did you frame those 2 articles?
They're important to James and me. They remind us of things we shouldn't forget. So it seems like she probably worked at the Millix place.
Okay.
And he got the Cox thing. I'm sorry, but that's really private. Could I ask you to leave now? I'm tired and need some rest.
What were you saying, Austin?
That's sus. I didn't say anything.
I see. Thank you. You didn't say anything?
No, there's a noise in the game.
Oh. He sounds like a game.
Should I talk to her, or is that just saying I can talk to her?
No, usually that just means that there'll be like a pop-up bubble over her head, you know?
Alright, so now let's go down to Cox.
Oh, shit.
Another phone call. Gary.
Conrad, how did it go with Moore's wife?
Well, she doesn't seem to know what her husband is up to. I took a look around the place, though.
Good. We need all the information we can get. I'm almost at Cox's building. Meet you there.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that Moore did it, but...
Oftentimes in our
let's listen to this.
investigations, the obvious solution would turn out to be the right one. People usually acted in accordance with their interests and their emotions. Whoever we first thought did it, they often turned out to have done it. With Moore and everyone else we had met so far, it always felt that we were at least one step removed from the truth. Nothing about this case was obvious.
Ooh, snap. Nice. There he is.
Hey, Gary. Where's Gary?
Conrad, we need to go up here. Cox has probably been waiting for us for a while.
So this shady building.
Shabby.
Shabby. Sorry. I thought this was a big company.
This is just one of their bases of operations, apparently. Listen, Conrad. I just got a call from the AG. She ordered us to arrest Cox.
Oh.
What? From the AG herself? Why? I thought we were just gonna question him. Did you tell the AG that we don't suspect Cox of starting the broadcast?
I do. You can speak for yourself, Neil.
I did. But I guess there's been a change of plans.
I think Moore did it because he asked
Why
him to.
does she want us to arrest him?
She said that we have strong reason to believe that he is part of the Liberators.
Mm.
Did she bother telling you what she's basing that on?
No.
No?
We don't have time to waste here, Conrad. Let's go get him.
I think the AG is mixed up with some
Do you
stuff.
want to do the talking? I'll see if I can have a look around in the meantime.
Sure.
I don't think he's going to give us that trouble, but keep on your toes. He's big in the security business after all.
Doorbell, very low tech.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh,
did you guys
that,
hear
I don't know if I think the mic might have picked that up. That was
Nice.
a loud crack.
How's it going?
Good evening, Mr. Cox. I'm Agent Long, and this is my partner, Agent Conrad.
Alexa, you have to be Cox.
Why? I just did like a whole bunch of women. I had to talk to
I'll
myself.
do it.
Alright.
Good evening. I'm sorry I don't have more chairs in here. We'll stand. I heard there was a break-in on Mr. Brown's watch. I didn't expect this sort of slip-up from him. I apologize.
We're not here for him, actually, Mr. Cox. You are under arrest. I'm mixing it up.
Under arrest.
Under arrest.
Under arrest.
You are suspected of providing support for an interplanetary conspiracy.
I see. Oh, shit.
Gary!
Gary's dead.
Gary!
Shit! Gary!
I'd fire
Put the
him.
gun down or fire
Fire?
Cox? What's the decision? I think this.
Well, I guess if you're trying to be a
Oh,
cop,
God.
put the gun down. But if you want to avenge Gary, fire at him.
We're saying chat.
Chat, what do we do? Put the gun down or fire at Cox? I think this
Put
is
the
a
gun.
big
You know,
enough
put the gun
decision.
down. Put the gun, because if you fire at him, you might kill him.
That's
Put
what I was
put it
thinking. I
down.
want to question him.
Yeah.
Put down that gun immediately.
Get out of my way.
You just shot a CDI agent. It's over, Mr. Cox.
Oh, please. Don't overestimate your power.
All right. What about your wife? Or
I don't think
we
he'll care
bluff
about his
shooting an
wife. They're
agent,
separating.
Starts an alarm.
Right? I feel like he
I don't
doesn't
think you
care
got
about
the
his wife.
balls. Yeah, he definitely doesn't care about your wife.
So
I'd
let's
say
see.
do the bluff, but I don't think he's gonna fall for it.
Let's do it.
Shooting a CDI agent causes a citywide alarm. They're already locking down the area.
No, you're bluffing.
I'm not. This is your last chance to surrender.
Fuck you. You don't get away from me.
You won't get
Or
any.
you won't get anything from me.
Put down your weapon and turn around to the wall. I think I already threw down his weapon.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Officer Black. Police, drop your weapons right now!
It's under control, officers. Stand down. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI.
We're coming up, and if we see a gun, we'll shoot.
Listen to me. I'm CDI. My partner was shot and needs medical attention. Mr. Cox opened fire on us.
We're coming in. No sudden movements.
I will put away my gun if you keep yours pointed at Mr. Cox, okay?
What's going on here?
My partner and I came here to question Mr. Cox. He opened fire on us without warning.
Show me your badge.
See? I'm CDI. My name is Neil Conrad. This is my partner, Gary Long. He needs medical attention. Keep an eye on this guy, please. He's highly dangerous. I have to check on my partner.
Okay, Marquez, make sure the building is clear and call for a medical team. I'll keep an eye on the perp.
Gary? Come on, say something.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I thought he was dead. Thought he was feeling dead. Loading also said bluff, by the way. I don't know.
Alright,
What you read, see.
You sure?
I'm sure. Just hit my head when I fell.
Ah, okay, thank fuck. You're wearing your vest.
Always when I'm in the field.
Smart.
I see our friend is still alive. Going to be an interesting talk later. Fuck you. I'm not going to tell you anything.
Loading says I'm okay. Alright.
How's your day going? How's your weekend, Loading?
I was not ready for that. Fuck.
Neither was I. You should have been more careful.
Looks like the AG had a point when she asked us to arrest him. I told you the higher-ups know what they're doing. Let's have a look around. There's probably something in here Cox really didn't want us to see.
Oh. Cox Security received a prize grant for the DE grant 3 years ago. Okay.
Are you sure it's not D Grant?
No, it's Mind Goblin.
And where'd you get 3 from? Where'd you get the 3 from? I really want to know.
In my head,
I thought as you said it, I clicked away.
It is
as
Monday
you said
morning
it,
there,
and I was
so
just
it's, you know, the day is really starting.
That's true.
Gary, come check this out. Looks like Cox was destroying records. I think we interrupted him.
Don't touch anything. I'll get a team here to salvage whatever possible.
Sounds good. What should I do next?
Go home and take a few hours off. Let the adrenaline settle.
Sounds good. But if you find out something about those drives, or the next attack, or Mr. Moore...
Give you a call. But now, go home. I'll let the chief know what happened.
Copy that. Alright.
I don't think there's anything else.
Oh. Pinboard containing work schedules and secure information. You can also, like, get out of investigation mode, run somewhere, and then open it again. Probably faster. You can also press an L to see if there's anything you can click on. So nothing here. There you go. The door's highlighted, so that means...
What is?
On the right, the door on the right of the thing when you had the thing on. No, on the. It's not what I was. There you go.
Yeah, that's the exit.
I know, but I'm saying that's what you can interact with it because it was lit up. Shit, it's a bunch of punks.
Hey, casual. Don't mind me. Not a cop.
Cop who? Where's the cop? There's a cops around here. That's crazy. I had a lot of product on me. All right. Brain game. What do you keep opening?
I meant it A.
Hold on, I really need to look at this.
Want to make sure you know there isn't anything suspicious on the train before you get on. Check if there's any subway creeps.
There's... Oh.
Hey, Neil.
Hey, Cat. Everything all right?
No, Laura's disappeared.
What do you mean disappeared?
I told her that she couldn't go to that party, but when I came home from work, she was gone.
Sounds like she went anyway.
Yeah, no shit. She doesn't answer her cell, so I called her best friend Shailene. She says she's at the party, but hasn't seen Laura there.
She's probably covering for her, don't you think?
I'm not sure about this. Should I go there and see for myself?
I'd wait an hour if I were you. She'll be back soon enough now that Shailene told her you're looking for her. She won't want you to worry for too long.
Alright. Hey, Neil. You want to swing by for a glass of wine?
I'm on the train right now, on the big way back from work, and I'm pretty tired. Is it okay if I swing by spontaneously?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sitting here waiting anyway.
If I'm too tired to come and she's still not there in an hour, give me a call, okay?
Okay. I think we should go.
Do you want to go visit
What about
her?
you guys? Do you think we should just go home and sleep, or should we go to their place?
All right, go get banged.
Go get banged. Oh,
Try and
shit.
hook up with the ex-wife? That was bad.
Is that good? Was that better?
No. Alright. Not very good.
Wow, the disrespect.
Let's hear yours.
Yeah,
Let's hear yours then.
What the fuck is it?
I don't say such scandalous things.
Wow.
With pure soul.
Goddamn lie.
Never said an inappropriate joke in my life.
I literally have a page full of quotes.
Yes, proof. Admissible in court.
Hey, wanna go up to the roof?
Yeah, why not? Haven't been up there in a while.
This is one of the reasons why we rented the apartment, remember?
Of course I do.
Helping her up. True gent.
Were you not gonna press A?
I have! I've pressed it multiple times! Getting excited about things is so easy when you're 24. Don't offer a cigarette. No cigarettes.
So, how's life going?
Okay, I guess. Yours?
Same.
I know it's silly, but sometimes I still wonder why it didn't work out with us. There's a time when I was so sure we were a perfect match.
I've asked myself the same a million times.
And?
I came up with lots of different answers. We were too young for a kid. I was too focused on my new job. Our place was too small. I wanted to find out one good reason to explain it to myself, to make sense of it. But honestly, I think we're just bad at it. Couldn't stop fighting about the small bullshit. And we kept hurting each other for no reason until we reached a point of no return. That's it.
Maybe you're right. That's sad, don't you think?
Yeah. Don't worry too much about Laura. I'm sure she's fine. We should be happy for her. She's having a good time at that party.
I don't
She
think
said
I think she's
herself
gone.
that she had some trouble fitting in with the other kids.
Loading. I heard of sex on the beach. Is this sex on the roof?
No, it's closer to Fiddler on the roof. It's fiddling on the roof.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I think about the shit I did when I was her age. It's probably why I worry so much about her.
But you turned out okay, and I'm sure Laura will too. She's smart. I can barely keep my eyes open. I have to go now, before I fall off this roof. If Laura isn't home in an hour, give me a call, okay?
I will. Thanks for swinging by. It was nice to be up here with you again. I'll stay a little longer.
What a throwback, huh? It was nice. See you soon. Mermaid. I don't want to make you do that, but I want to have kids with you, Reptilian. It's not gonna happen, Mermaid. Ever? Reptilian. No.
Oh
yeah.
this is just me.
It is just you have. We actually developed a backstory for you, Austin.
Nightmare did.
Yeah, or
Sure.
Nightmare did. So, actually, I'll let Nightmare describe it because I don't think I'd do a good job of describing the back. There's lore now. Like we're in our comic book universe, the Great White Code, you know, and you have your own. You're like a character within this universe.
Firepower, spikes.
Yeah, there's a lot.
A
I'll let
scissor
him
tongue.
describe it to you.
Here's developments in Banny's murder. Attorney General. No, so nothing in here is orange. So I'm gonna just move on. I'm thinking if this is like a good save point, maybe this is where we call it. You think or no? This isn't really long enough part. I gotta edit them together. Up to you.
I met my own tired haze in the glass. There were so many things on my mind. Laura's disappearance worried me more than I had shown. I thought that maybe we should have let her go to that party. In hindsight, it probably wouldn't have mattered. And then there was Cox. I was curious about his explanation as to why he had opened fire on us. But mostly, I was glad that I hadn't had to shoot him.
It's fair.
Welcome home, Conrad. Your visitor is waiting inside.
Visitor? I'm not expecting anyone.
Oh, God.
Who is it?
Your visitor is ID unknown.
What the? I didn't tell you that I was expecting someone. Why did you let them in?
I'm sorry, I did not understand the question.
Stupid fucking thing. I'll see for myself.
Taurus. Won't have control. It's a woman. Is it the AG?
Oh, look at the rate, like the red bouncing off.
You can put that gun away.
Oh, we don't know this person.
No.
Who are you?
You got a nice place up here. They pay you well.
Show me your face. Turn around.
Okay.
Lila?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Who? Oh, right. My face. I don't like it, to be honest.
Wait. It's you. You're the one who assaulted Lila.
I'm Zora. Nice to meet you.
Slowly put your hands up.
I'm here to talk.
Put your hands up or I'll be forced to shoot.
Nobody's forcing you to do anything. You can make up your own decisions.
Put your hands up now, or what do you want?
I think just ask what do you want. Cut to the point. You know what I mean?
Oh, what do you think, Austin?
Fuck it, yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, for a quick
What do
thing,
you-
Austin, Zora, and catch up for anyone who's watched
so-
earlier parts.
Yeah.
Wasn't here earlier. So, earlier, the replay before you hopped in. So the sniper who shot Banner, or Banny,
Yeah.
there was a recorded conversation between him and a woman, and this is the woman. And so
Yeah.
she took the face of an escort, and she's the one who
She had,
stole
like,
the data
facial-
from the
She had
chief.
face surgery.
To look like an escort, so she could get data from the chief. So she's the one who stole the data that the attorney general wouldn't let us have for the case.
What do you
So-
want?
Here we go. We need a guy in the CDI to help us out with a few things.
And why the fuck would I do that?
We have your daughter. I should have led with that.
Oh, shit.
Knew she wasn't safe.
Yeah.
You what?
We took your daughter, Laura.
No. You're full of shit.
You can ask your ex. She's not at home.
What did you do to her, or where is she?
I think, where is she? Or what did you do to her? They'll probably answer. They won't answer, where is she? So I guess what did you do to her would probably be the better one. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I would agree.
What did you do to her?
Nothing. She's fine.
You work for the Liberators, right? I have a record of your conversation with the man who shot Banny. Is stealing little girls really how you're trying to stand up for their ideals?
You'd have to ask them. I don't know or care what they believe in. We're just getting paid. Or rather, we were supposed to. But then you showed up and botched the final step of our plan.
Liberators paid you to get the data? Who is we?
I think, who is we, right?
Yeah.
Who is we? Go ahead.
The kind of people you call when you want a foreign minister dead.
So, you're mercenaries? What do you call yourselves?
It wouldn't help you even if I told you.
And stealing the chief's data was part of your contract with the Liberators?
So you pieced that together already? Yes.
What was on that stick that made it so important?
No idea. Wait, you don't know either? I thought you had the drive.
I don't. And I don't think I'll get my hands on it anytime soon.
Who has it then if you don't?
My superiors. If it still exists at all.
That complicates things. Guess we'll have to move on to Plan B right away. Since the handover went south, the Liberators refused to pay us. We need that data to get our money after all. This is where you come in. If you can figure out what the data is about, we might be able to locate it in the CDI database and extract it. I'll send you a private sheet to your cell. Submit it to us once you found out.
I will do no such thing.
Don't be difficult. And hand me your cell for a minute, will ya?
Why? You don't need to open a sheet?
That's for something else. I need access to the CDI network for a moment.
What for?
To set up a backdoor for our hack?
Why are you telling me all this? I could arrest you right here and...
But you won't, and I doubt that you could. I'm telling you this because we work together now. The better you do your part, the sooner our client pays us, and the sooner you see your daughter again.
If you do anything on my cell, they will trace it back to me.
Don't worry, I'll use someone else's credentials.
Whose credentials?
Doesn't matter. Give me your cell.
At least tell me who I'd be throwing under the bus.
Gary Long. Fuck Gary,
What?
let's do it.
No.
I was kidding.
This job means everything to him.
Is that really more important to you than Laura's safety?
Come on. She's your only bargaining chip. I'll try to find out what the data was about. That's gotta count for something.
You're definitely not increasing your chances if you don't cooperate now.
Alright, I can't do it. Use my login or use Gary's login. What are you saying? Rejecting it? Or are we saying yes with mine or yes with Gary's?
Okay, it's a tough one.
Yeah, the
Okay,
stakes
Nightmare.
are
Ooh.
ramped up.
Austin under the bus. So I'm saying, I think you're saying use Gary, yeah. So you're saying use Gary. Do you want to read Nightmare's message while you wait to decide
so
on this?
Nightmare Fred says
Let us
Austin's
know in chat, everyone, what you
Austin
want
is
while
a
you read
regular
this.
guy. He's a family man, visits his friends, grandparents, nephews, nieces when he has time off. He also loves his dog Duncan. In secret, he's an underground criminal. He puts on a mask when he goes out. He's never killed anyone before because it's not his thing. He just steals stuff like cats, priceless items.
Like
Oh,
CDs.
Why did I say cats?
I don't know.
Okay, he steals stuff like CDs, priceless items, and gets paid by the boss when the job is done. His job is working at Minnie's Comics.
It's comics.
There you go. So Austin on the bus, is that the vote that the loading went for? Like,
Yeah, use Gary's.
Yeah, save
is that-
our
what do you
daughter
guys-
and
just-
we don't get in trouble.
What do you guys do? I'm just curious what you guys would use my. Oh wait, no, now you switched to my. Use my.
Oh,
what do you-
my login. I was kind of thinking my login. That's like
What
what
about
I
Austin?
would do in
You
this
don't think that'd be
situation,
risky?
probably.
Honestly, I would probably.
It's a tough one.
It
If this
is.
was really you.
See, the thing is that how invested are you that you should be the guy to finish this case? You know?
At least once let Austin play a good guy streak. He's not bad. What do you mean?
I mean,
He's still
I'm
good.
invested in solving it.
Yeah, Gary's not a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just don't like him. I just don't like him. Sri and Austin, I have no problem with
No,
him.
I have no. I actually viewed him as a very positive character when I first played through the game. I was telling Alexa Austin that in Full Metal Alchemist, there's the guy with the big, like the bald. I think he's bald but really muscular and has a
Big mustache.
blonde mustache. And he's like, kind of like that that kind of character. That's how I imagined Gary before you guys came in and made him who he is. But anyway, Austin, what'd you say?
I'm gonna say use Gary's login.
Mm.
Just because, like, I feel like if we use our own login, we'll get kicked off the force. And our limit in what happened. Well, I guess we might
Yeah.
use my login. Fuck it. Loading Harris
Alright.
said it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Use my login. Use my login.
You wouldn't want to get yourself in trouble like this.
No, you wouldn't want me to get in trouble like this. I'm too important for you.
So we agree. It has to be your colleague's credentials.
No, use mine or use Gary's login.
I'd say no, use mine, because then they won't get caught. They're going to try harder not to get caught, you know?
I see what
They
you're
still need their information, so I
Yeah.
think they're gonna.
Use my credentials or I'm not giving it to you.
Fine. My boss won't be happy about it. This wasn't the plan.
Alright, so let's fuck them up a little bit.
Done. Yeah, it's, kind of like
So,
screw him over. You can do it, but on my
that's it?
terms,
Then I give you access and I'll tell you all I found about that data. You'll let Laura go now, right?
This was just the first step. If you keep cooperating, you'll see her again. Soon.
Please, just let her go. She doesn't have to suffer like this. I'll help you anyway, so you'll leave us alone.
No can do. Sorry, not my call.
Is this really what you do with your life? Murder and child abduction?
I don't have time for this. We're done here.
Answer my question. How do you live with yourself?
You work for the CDI. Don't you kill and abduct people all the time?
Spare me your moral relativism crap. I'm not a mercenary.
Sure you are.
The CDI is trying to do the right thing. You do whatever the highest bidder tells you to.
The right thing? What kind of childish nonsense do you believe in?
You don't have to believe in anything to not be evil. I don't believe in anything in particular.
And yet here you are talking about good and evil.
Because we know what that is. We have an intuition for it.
You're slow on this easel, like it's crazy.
Bullshit. There's no such thing. We invented it.
No, look, this lizard over there, he's my friend. He has never done anything evil. He can't.
All animals just do shit for a while and then they die. Look, are you trying to keep me talking?
You can't pretend not to care about anything. In fact, I know you do. You are separated from someone you care about.
What are you talking about?
The sniper we caught? You care about him, don't you?
You want to start a life with him. I'm going to say that, because I was in that email,
Loading
remember?
says, wow, Alexa can sound like a cold-hearted villain. Street next time make her Alexa a villain.
I'd love to play a villain.
Alright, you wanted to start a new life with him?
I'm going to say you want to start a new life with him, because we know that for sure,
Yeah.
because they said start the life without me, and the lovers could be wrong,
That's fair.
Alright.
You want to start a new life with him?
That's none of your business. But it's funny you mention him. Thanks to you and your colleagues, I won't see him ever again. Didn't you just tell me it was bad to put people away against their will?
My daughter didn't harm anybody. Your friend killed someone and might start a war.
I'll be back with more instructions. Damn, she just leaped. She was like, yoy!
As soon as the woman disappeared into the night, my facade slipped and I nearly collapsed on the balcony floor. I took out my cell with shaking hands and tapped on Laura's face in my contacts. Maybe. She didn't pick up. I resisted the urge to call Catherine next. I couldn't just tell her about what had happened. She knocked on my door in the early morning, but I didn't open. I tried to decide on a course of action, but I couldn't concentrate. My mind alternated between trying to remember my last conversation with Laura and conjuring up horrible images of her tied to a chair in some basement. Sometime later, my alarm rang. I got up to go to work, not sure if I was ready to talk to Kat. I must have stood outside her apartment for a few minutes when I finally made a decision.
Alright, so are we going in? Or are we going to tell her, Kat? Or
I think we should tell Kat, because she's a mom worried about her kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if she knows the truth, it's going to make her worry more.
That's true. But she could think she's already dead. You know what I mean?
So you can walk right past, go to the train, or you want to... Nightmare says, one night, while doing a job underground, he decides to steal... he decides to steal a special glowing crystal for his boss. A cop sees him at the warehouse and chases him around. The cop gets a hold of the crystal, and when Austin tries to get it back from him, the cop hits Austin with the crystal and causes it to break into tiny pieces, and the smoke from inside gets inhaled by Austin, and he starts burning. The cop then steps back immediately and sees Austin run off to his car while he's on fire. Austin stops by a pool and heals. Okay, continuing. Alright, so what's the decision you
So
guys...
do we go visit Kat or not? What do you think, Loading or Nightmare or anyone else in chat?
Didn't you want to stop? Didn't you say if it was a good stopping point?
You did. Was that a good popping point, do we think?
I would say right there is a good.
That is.
So-
Deciding whether or not to go in. Did it save? I see.
press
Last save 19 minutes ago. So we
no.
no.
No, you don't have to
And
go
dude,
to the
I don't
next-
want power to go out, so we gotta keep playing until we get a save point.
Yeah.
Because if in case power goes out again overnight, I don't want to have to redo 19 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, next save point though.
I think
We'll
right after
end it.
this, whether
We
you
should-
decide
on
to go
the
to the train
train we
station,
should
yeah,
do-
the
yeah.
train's usually as a save point.
So, do we want to go talk to Catherine first, or do we want to just go to the
I
train?
think loading will probably. He's on delay, probably.
Yeah.
But he. will
What do
have
you
something
think,
to say.
Austin? What are you leaning towards?
Towards what? Like,
Telling her or just going to work?
I guess you can tell her.
Don't be too enthusiastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds, see if Chad has any input. Said we paced outside of her door for a few minutes, so let's just reenact that.
Ah. Look at this. You don't get this level of immersion anywhere else.
Only here at GW&Co. Alright, I'll wait till it's 1:32 and then I'll do it. We'll go in. Alright, we're going in.
Alright.
Austin, the straightforward guy. Alright.
Let's see here. Why are you investigating?
Serious. Neil, where the fuck have you been? I've tried to call you 1,000,000 times. I even came to your apartment.
I'm so sorry.
Yep,
And
loading agreed.
Loading says go
Perfect.
tell her.
Laura still isn't home. I've called all her friends and nobody knows anything. Looks like she never went to that party. Shit, Neil, what do I do now?
Listen, Kat. I know what happened to her, or you should call the police.
I think I know what happened to her. I don't think call the... Or... No, because if they catch word that we call the police, it could end worse for us. But what do you think?
Tell her. This is what you wanted to do. You want to tell her.
I'm telling the truth? Okay.
Kat, I know what happened to her.
What?
She was abducted. They took her to blackmail me. I'm so sorry.
What are you saying? Who took her?
I'm not sure yet. Seems like a group of mercenaries involved in Benny's murder.
No.
They promised they won't harm her as if I do what they say.
How can you do that to us?
I didn't. It's not like I allowed them to take her.
You have to tell the CDI. Maybe they can find out where she is and can get her out of there.
It's too risky right now. I'm afraid of what they'll do if they find out I snitched.
And you think that people who abduct children and murder foreign ministers give a shit about their promises?
I'm still evaluating the situation. I'll do everything in my power to keep her safe.
What do they want from you?
They want me to leak information about the case I'm investigating, about the Liberators. Please, Kat, trust me with this, okay? I won't let them do anything to her. I have to go. I'll call you as soon as I hear anything, and you do the same, okay?
Alright. I'll be here all day.
Alright, enter the train.
Stressful. You read the nightmares as we walk.
And
That
later
might be a
on,
monologue,
Austin
I feel like.
uses his firepower. He remains a villain for a while. He later decides to work on his own and only watches out for his neighborhood. Basically, Austin's kind of like the Human Torch, except he doesn't
Ooh.
fire up it entirely. He shoots fireballs, fires up his eyes to scare people, and farts fireballs. So,
Pretty funny.
You also vomit lava.
yeah. Nope.
I wanted to see.
What?
I wanted to see if it saved after the conversation.
No, it's always up. It's pretty much on the train is when it saves every time.
They're like always the safe spot. Oh yeah, it just said saving.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, wait, no. Let's
so-
let the.
I
thing
know, I
finish.
wanted to just make sure it's saved.
Jesus, so trigger happy,
Mm-hmm.
trigger hungry,
Trigger happy, it's the phrase.
and he's off the station.
All right, so I think we're into here.
Oh, that,
Daughter's kidnapped. All hope is lost.
yeah, that is part 3 of
Yeah.
Lacuna.
Probably our shortest part.
Yeah, and so far I'm very excited. A lot of the stuff is different. For me going through, I don't know. Like, should I mention stuff now, or should I just wait till the end?
I think wait till the end.
Wait
We can
and
discuss more of the
describe
differences
how
and
things
stuff.
are different. So okay,
Since you already hold off,
that's fair.
Unless you want to say, like, so obviously the end of Act 1, the big difference was that you had the right description.
Yeah, I did get
and
it. Yeah.
so, like, the people were alive and you're able to interrogate them, I presume.
Yes, yeah, it's true. Yeah,
So your
I could.
information was really
I
different.
could have interrogated. I interrogated both of them. Yeah,
That's wild.
in my playthrough. According to the lore, if Austin eats a lot of protein, he can literally fly like a rocket. Yep, pretty much.
And Nyrel said, "Oh, vomiting lava comes out when he gets the reptilian power." Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
But yeah, what was it? Do you have anything else? Or was that the only?
I'm
question?
just really looking forward to this.
No, you
game.
said that, and as if it was like a lead up to something else. That was
No,
it. You were just asking
that's
about that one.
It was depending on your answer. There's a lead up, but then
Oh, I see.
there's no lead up.
No, yeah, it
Or
is
follow-up, not lead up.
different. The things you've done and things I've done are different.
Mm-hmm.
But it is cool. I'm enjoying seeing the differences, and that's why I'm trying not to.
It's so intriguing how big of differences there is.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, again,
I wonder if like you
I
just
really-
got the description totally wrong. If like you just wouldn't have caught anyone.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I
for
mean?
Sure.
Like, I wonder what could have happened. Like, it makes me really curious.
And like small stuff too. Like I paid for the guy at the.
The ship, and
ship.
so you can get the email.
Actually, no, I did get an email from him, but it was thanking me for buying
No, I just making us feel bad.
the spot and stuff, like instead.
I think Milk's company has something to do with all this. Milk's mining.
That's funny. Well, that was the prediction, but we'll exciting. Or do you guys want to? Are you guys free tomorrow during the day to finish, or no?
Oh, I should be.
What'd you say, Austin?
Oh, not yet. to be
All right.
honest.
Fair enough.
All right. Well,
I have some stuff I have to get done during the day, but like I could
we'll keep
play for a bit.
we'll keep up to date on Discord, and we'll update you guys there. But I'm very excited to finish the game.
I am
But
too.
that is it for today's stream. Even though it was interrupted a little bit awkwardly by a power outage and stuff like that.
Whoops.
But nonetheless, we have roughly around an hour part for this
Cool.
episode.
Not
so
bad.
actually, can you go to the main menu? I just want to see this real fast.
Like this one?
Yeah, main menu. And then go to switch save game.
Oh, we're
So we're
62%.
62%.
Okay.
There you go.
So we've gone up about 12% in the last hour.
Yeah, not too bad. The game is definitely longer now that you're going through like this, and especially considering that I was already going to replay the game.
Mhm.
You get some pretty good value for your money here.
Yeah.
Wait, what about the snowman drawing? Oh, let's go
Oh,
through the
yes,
snowman
let's go do that. All right, let's finish this
drawing.
outro for YouTube.
Yes, YouTube people, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Lacuna. If you missed any of the previous episodes, you can check out the playlist in the description below. And obviously, head on over to twitch.tv/GreatWhiteandCo, and you can watch us live and have fun and get involved just like everybody in chat is. But until next time, have a good night, good morning, and a damn good time.
Peace.